Hello. Oh, but your microphone isn't working now.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, it does now. Okay. I was thinking it was a new student just now. I don't know. It's probably because I saw Samsung logo there. Like, first time in a long time. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you using that pad now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
No,
I see.
oh yeah.
Okay. Did you buy a new one or is it something that you already had before?
Oh, I got
Sorry, I couldn't hear you just now.
I bought
Aha, I see. But why do you usually, why do you just all of a sudden use that pad now?
because it's new. I wanted to try this new one.
Oh, so you said it
It's
was
my
a new
first-
one.
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't hear it actually. Okay, I see. All right, so Stella is here too. So how are you, Stella?
Good.
Okay. And what about Layla and Ariel? How are you today?
Happy?
I see. Okay. Well, I don't know. Anything new? Anything special? This is still your holiday. Vacation, right?
Yes.
But I think they'll end this week or next. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about it? End of the vacation.
That.
Okay. Ariel, how do you feel about it?
I want vacation. I want vacation more to be longer than this.
Okay, I see. All right. And what about Stella? Then how do you feel about it?
I don't know. Sometimes I want to go back to school, but sometimes when I am tired, I want to take more rest.
Right. Then what if you can have one more day off in your school? Maybe you don't go to school on Fridays. Would that be better?
Maybe.
Maybe that'll be better. Okay, I see. All right. Okay. So, did you go anywhere last week? Because in vacation, normally people go somewhere, right? But I don't think we do it anymore. Like, people don't really go anywhere because the home is the best place to be nowadays. Just outside is too hot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we went outside this weekend.
Oh, I see. So tell me about it, please.
We went on a vacation in Korea.
Mhm.
And I just came back 1 hour ago.
Just 1 hour ago?
Yeah, or two. 1 hour and a half.
Oh, I see. Okay, so where to? Where did you go?
청주.
Cheongju. How far is it? I can't really draw the map in my head now.
It takes 2 hours
Mhm.
and a half by car.
Oh, I see. Cheongju. Now I remember. Yeah, I met some of my friends there. Oh, Cheongju, right. My long ago, my girlfriend was. My girlfriend was in university there, so I went there a lot actually. Now I remember. That's Cheongju, right? Yes. Wow. All right. Then what about Stella? Then did you do anything special, memorable last week?
Last Saturday, I joined my debate competition.
Mhm.
But not I didn't debate. It was just interview, and if my team passed the interview, we can debate. We can join the real competition.
Oh, I see. So there was the interview on Saturday, last Saturday. Okay, I see. All right. Okay. Actually, today I was gonna talk about this debate thing. It's because actually Layla and Ariel can speak a lot well, but you guys are not too motivated. That's why in the class Stella speaks much, but then you guys really don't. So I was worried about that. I was afraid a little, and I was thinking maybe you guys can start debate class a little, then maybe you'll do better. I know you don't really like it. What about you? How do you feel about this debate thing?
It's okay.
And what about Ariel then? How do you feel about it?
It's fine.
Okay. So maybe we can have some debate topics and also we can have some would you rather questions. But then, I just found, oh yeah, by the way, I gave you some kind of new homework, Layla and Ariel, so that GPT thing. Did you have time to do it?
We
No.
didn't have because we are on vacation.
Could you say again, please? Actually, Layla, I'm sorry, but you're cutting. I mean, the sound is like on and off and on and off a little. I don't know what's the problem, but
Do you think I should come back with iPad now?
maybe. But I want to ask you, did you just turn that on, the new device? Maybe that needs some kind of update.
No.
Then when was the first time you turned it on?
I think last week.
I see. I actually think iPad is a lot better now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so Layla will come back, but we have some debate topics here. That is a little bit about similar to the ones that we talked about before. So the first one is like books and movies. Second one is fantasy versus reality, physical books versus ebooks, those things. So what about Stella then? Are you okay with debate class in here now today?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be serious. We just have this one just like conversation topics. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So as soon as Layla comes back, we'll start that. But before that, maybe we talk about another thing here. Well, this is just a would you rather question. So I think I saw this one. I think I found something interesting just now. I think the last one. Oh yeah, this one. So yeah, that is an would you rather question, and the question goes like this. Would you rather be able to instantly learn any new skill? Amazing. Any new skill, or have the ability to make any story you write come true? Which would you like?
What's instantly mean?
Instantly, that means right away. That's instantly. So yeah, you have two different options, so think about it, which to choose, please. We were talking about one would you rather question. I think we'll go to the debate class later, but let's have one would you rather question. So for Layla, I'm going to read it again. Would you rather be able to instantly learn any new skill or have the ability to make any story you write come true? All right, so anyone is ready? Please just tell me about it.
Have the ability to make
Mhm.
any story you write come true.
Okay, and the reason?
Because if I write that I want to instantly learn any ability, then that will come true. So I can have both of them.
I see. Okay, so you can have both of them. So that's why you want to choose that. And okay, what about Layla and Stella? What did you want to choose here?
I choose have the ability to make any story I write come true. Because to learn new skill is possible if I practice really hard, but to make any story I write come true is not impossible. Normally, so I choose that, and that must be more fun.
Which one? The latter one? You mean the second one, right?
Oh yes.
Oh, I see. And what about Layla then?
I want to have the ability to learn new skill because I think learning things is more fun than just write down and come true.
I see. Okay. I don't know if I were to choose one of those two. I think I don't know. The first option makes more sense, so I simply want to choose the first one. But actually, second one is amazing, right? Even if I think second one includes the first ability too. Like if I just write down that I learned this ability, then I will have that. So I think this one is more powerful. That's how I think. Oh, anyways, okay. So maybe we can just go to the debate topic a little here. So the first one, this isn't really the debate class, don't worry. You just need to talk about you just need to choose yes or no. And then you just need to say why. And then we don't really go to rebuttal. And rebuttal for Stella, maybe I can tell you, rebuttal is like you need to go against the other team's opinion. That's rebuttal. In your debate class, it might be the same, right?
Yes, I understood.
Yeah. Okay, fine. But we don't really have to do it. Oh, by the way, that debate class, debate competition you mentioned before, is that in English or in Korean?
In Korean.
I see. Okay, so yeah, let's just casually do this. Books and movies. The question is, are books better than their movie adaptations?
Oh.
So do you guys understand? And now we need to choose the side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think books are better.
Okay, Layla said books are better. And who else wants to say books are better?
What's other adaptation?
In that case, are books better than their movie adaptations? Adaptation is you need to understand adapt first. What about adapt? Do you know adapt, the verb? Adapt is like 적응. but then adaptation is 적용된 것 something. So which means books and their adaptation in movie, that means there's the books first. There are books first, and then the adaptations should be the movie originated from the books. That's adaptation.
So like Harry Potter.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Because you know you can think about many different books and movies, and you can compare. So okay, Layla said yes, books are better. And what about Ariel and Stella?
I think movie adaptations is better.
Okay. So now, what about Ariel?
Movie adaptation.
Okay, then Stella and Ariel, you guys are in the team, and Layla and me, we are saying that books are better.
Okay.
Okay, so do you guys need some time to think about it? Prepare your opinion? Just one is enough, don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then we probably will have about a minute to prepare. If you need some pen and paper, then maybe you can prepare. Or you can just write down on computer somewhere. It's fine. Okay, about 30 seconds left. $15 seconds. Are you guys ready now?
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to talk about it first? Anyone?
I will.
Okay, Layla, please.
I think that movies cannot surpass the original book because it is really hard to recreate the original book and make it better. Yeah. So I think original is always the best.
Okay. Finished?
Yes. Yeah.
Too short. Maybe next debate you need to make it slightly longer. Okay, we'll just go step by step. Don't worry. All right, so that's Layla's opinion. And then what about Team No? Like movies are better. So Stella, Ariel, who wants to go first now? All right, then Ariel first, please.
Okay. In the movie, you can when you read books, then you have to imagine what the main character looks like and what would their face look like when that situation, but in the movie, the actors play the book, so that's more realistic, and the face is very the actor acts well, so I think movie is better than books.
Okay, let's see. All right, that was the opinion from Team Nell, and maybe after Layla, I'll talk about it a little. Okay, my opinion is that movies are better than books. It's simply, books are better than movies. It's simply because in books there are much more details written in those books. It's because movies are unlike movies. In books, you need to make people understand how the main character or other characters feels about in that certain situation. To make it so, you need to create the whole scenery, maybe in the dark place, or it's with much light there, or maybe you need to talk about the mood, how serious this was, and then you need to show the audience, not the readers, how it should be shown to them. So that's why you need to put much more details in the books. But then if you watch the movie, then you can see all the things at once about like 5 seconds. So what I'm talking about is you see only 5 seconds of movie, what happened there, but then in books it should be about like 5 pages. And of course, there's no way movies can have more information detailed than of those of books. And also, the evidence of this, what I'm talking about is if you watch some YouTube channels, they all talk about the details of the movie, like only 5 seconds happened in the movie, but then they are explaining what actually happened and why that was there as a tool of the movie. So what I'm saying is, if you have enough imagination, books can be much better than movies. Thank you. Okay, so now what about Stella?
My opinion is a little similar than Ariel. There are images and sound, etc. in the movie, but yes. So when we are watching the movie, we can feel the situation is real world, and when we are reading the book, we need to read the sentence step by step. So some children or some people think books are a little boring, but movie is different. It's images, so we just need to watch the screen. So I think movies are better.
I see, I understand. Okay, we don't go for rebuttal in this case, but then maybe we just give it more tries, and then we go to rebuttal too, but not in this topic, not on this topic. Okay, so maybe we can just talk about the next one. Next one is fantasy versus reality. So, the argue is, are fantasy worlds better than the real worlds? Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, there should be yes and no. So who wants to say yes? Fantasy world is better.
I want to say yes.
Layla is
I
yes.
want to say yes too.
Oh, I see. Then is Layla, Stella, yes. And Ariel and me, we need to say no now.
So no is reality is better than fantasy.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So do we need some time to prepare? Oh yeah, maybe we just have 1 minute for each. And Layla, you need to make your statement a little longer this time.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, let's prepare for 1 minute. Oh, it's been a minute now. And okay, as always, Team Yes goes first. And who's Yes this time? Wait, I need to find the topic first. I'm sorry. That's would rather. And no, not would rather today. Yeah, this one. So fantasy worlds is better. So who wants to talk about it first? Layla or Stella? Okay, Layla will start first then. So, okay, you can start now.
I think fantasy worlds are better than the real world because when you watch fantasy movies, there are a lot of villains versus good people, but at the end, nice people always wins normally. But in real world, sometimes bad people, there are a lot of bad people. They sometimes do really bad things, but nice people doesn't discover who is the bad person. Like cops didn't find criminal sometimes. So I think in fantasy worlds that criminals would be criminals are less than in real less. Yeah.
So actually, this is why I recommended the ChatGPT homework, and we will get to that later. I'll explain. Okay, so that was Layla's opinion. Now, Ariel, do you want to go first, or should I?
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
I think reality is better than fantasy world because in fantasy world you get things by doing nothing and you get money by doing nothing because it's fantasy world. But in reality you achieve things and get money or get things. So reality is much better, and in fantasy you don't have tough situation or tough things, but in reality there is a lot of you can face a lot of tough things, but you can grow by facing that tough things. So I think reality is better than fantasy world.
Okay. And I guess now is Stella's turn to say her opinion.
Fantasy world is our imagination, so anytime we want to change it, we can change it to more better, but we even if we want to change reality world, we can't change it easily. And fantasy world, in fantasy world, there are many things that reality world doesn't have, like unicorns or dragon or magic. So it must be more fun and excited to live. So I think fantasy world is better than reality world.
I see. In my opinion, reality is much better than fantasy world, and it's actually similar to Ariel's opinion. In Ariel's opinion, when we hear it, in fantasy world that we see on books or maybe in movies, that doesn't really have much probability, which means you're in a peaceful world, and then with a lot of food and everything is so abundant, you don't need anything else, and you just suddenly go on an adventure or something. But the problem is that if you actually live anywhere that is safe, it wouldn't really exist. But actually somebody's fantasy world might be our world now. Because if you think about Korea, we live in Korea. I'm pretty sure this is the safest country in the world now. And we are living in the future. And we are living in a world that has never been developed this much. So which means the most developed country is one of the most developed country is here. And we are living here, and it's the safest place. So what I'm saying is we might be living in the real fantasy world now, and no other fantasy world has been better than this. So I literally am saying that this world is just unbelievably great. Okay, that's my opinion. Alright, so there are things that I want to tell you. Stella just now stopped, paused a little. There are many things, and then she couldn't go on, but then she had to change the route, and she started talking differently, another way. That moment, Stella must have had something to say, but she didn't really have the vocabulary for it. That's how I think. And Layla was the same here. Nice people don't. And then you stop for a while because you couldn't really find a way to get through it. That's what I'm calling, point. So when you talk in English, when you speak in English, sometimes you can't really go on. It's because you realize that you don't have the certain word, or you don't know how to say what you want to say in Korean, but you don't know in English. That time, people say, I mean, and then they change the way to express their idea. Or they say, you know, and then they start the sentence again from the beginning. But you don't have to. So Layla, do you remember just now you said nice people don't? And then you
Yes.
stopped. And then do you remember what you tried to say there?
I think
Okay. You might not remember right now, but I'm recording everything. So a few minutes later, you will see that moment and then you'll see what you're trying to say. And Stella, what about you then? Just now you said there are many, many things. This part, do you remember exactly what happened there?
Maybe I wanted to say 신비한, but I didn't remember the word.
Mystic?
Yes, now I know. Now I remember the word.
Okay, the thing is, you know mystic, you knew, right? But for today, you knew.
Yes.
But when you need it, you can't just get it out of your head. It's simply because you haven't practiced enough. So whenever you have this moment, I mean moment, or you know moment, then you need to go back to ChatGPT and then you need to find the sentence that you actually wanted to say and then you need to put it in Anki so that you get better next moment. But anyways, we'll talk about it a little later. All right. Oh, what is it?
I have a question.
Sure.
I heard you pronounce route, route.
Route, yes. Route or route.
Okay. I
Yeah,
thought it was route. Route
It's
was correct.
oh yeah, but it's something that you will learn when you use navigation later when you drive. I always thought it was route, and then
Yeah.
I used many different types of navigations, and one of those might have been British or something. So, no. I think American accent is route, and British accent might be route. I'm not sure, but let's just check it out.
Route. Route.
Oh yeah, that's American.
Route. Route.
But look at that. It has route.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So you need to see this one here. So it has like 23 million.
I
A
took a
thousand.
route that was not exactly what my
Okay, this is American sound.
We make sure
typical.
we always have an overflow route. Should there
You heard route.
Mhm.
Right, yeah. So yeah, everything has like different accent. Accent to accent, same thing. And come on, tomato. Like I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna reopen the room and then we'll see the video later, and we probably need to have one more debate there. All right, see you soon. Ariel, do you have something to say?
No.
Okay, I see. Yeah, see you soon.
Bye.
Yes, right. This was the question. Actually, the next number is physical books versus ebooks. I don't know. Maybe I can ask you. So we have two different topics here. One is physical books versus ebooks, and the other is creative freedom versus commercial success. So which do you want to talk about first? Which is more interesting to you, please?
3.
3. Okay, we have 1-3. And what about Stella and Ariel?
Anything is fine.
Okay, then Ariel, it's your call.
I I don't mind.
Okay,
So-
then it's my call.
Mm.
Well, then let's go just one by one. So I'll just stick to the physical books and ebooks. So, all right, who wants to raise your hand for physical books?
I want
Phys-
physical books.
Okay, Layla, physical books, and what about Stella and Ariel?
I would choose physical books.
Then Ariel, you're left with me. we choose ebooks now. Okay, so
Yes.
we might have 1 minute to prepare. Let's go. Interesting. Wow. Actually interesting. Okay. This time we probably will try the rebuttal part as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right, time's up. And as always, the first one goes first. So, physical books team, Stella and Ariel. I mean, Layla. So, you guys need to start first. Who wants to start first now? Okay, it has been always Layla, so maybe Stella will go first this time.
I think physical books are better than ebooks, because if we if we always read ebooks, it's not good for our eyes health. Yes, and the feeling that when the book, my favorite, I have various kind of my favorite book, and I really love to have the book, physical book, but that feeling is really good. But if I always read ebooks, I think I can't feel that feeling. So I think physical books are better than ebooks.
Okay, understood. Very good, loud and clear. And so now is either Ariel or my turn. So Ariel, do you want to start first, or should I start?
I don't mind.
Okay, then maybe you can start first.
Okay.
So ebooks now.
I think ebooks are better than physical books because in about physical books, you have to buy it or rent in the library. But ebooks, you can just install an app or go to a website. Then you can read almost every book in the world. So I think ebooks has more reading ebooks is more more good,
Okay.
good, better. Reading ebooks are better.
Are you done?
Yes.
Then you should let us know.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So that was Ariel's opinion. And now, what about Layla?
I think physical books are better than ebooks because when you read ebooks, you have to watch on the screen for hours and you might hurt your vision. These days, you have to watch something on the screen a lot, but if you even read books on your screen, then your vision might be worse. Yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. All right, my turn now. Oh yeah, I believe physical books. Oh, is it ebook? Me? Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Okay, I believe ebooks are better than physical books. Just simply because ebooks doesn't really take up space at all. Which means if I have my phone, if I have my iPad, if I have my MacBook or laptop, any kind of electric devices that has a monitor on it, screen on it, then I can see I can read all the books in the world I want to read. So what I need to carry is one screen only. So in that case, in terms of the size or space, the physical books can never overrun the ebooks. Ebooks are always better because the content is the same, and also ebooks has developed its own path through decades, and so people might think that physical books are not hurting eyes when ebooks will, but that's not true. Ebooks, okay, screens has developed in two different ways. One is to show you reality, and the other is to show you comfortably. That is about ebook. So ebook nowadays you buy ebook, then you want to compare with the paper book like physical books. You can't even realize if this is actually the screen, because the screen has developed in a certain way that looks exactly like paper books. Thank you. All right, so that was it, and rebuttal, maybe we don't do it. So we don't really follow the debate tools or process, but I just wanted to show you this today. All right, here we go. Of course I have this moment as well. 자, 여기서 설명 조금 해줄게요. 여러분들 영어를 잘하고 싶다는 생각을 막연하게 해본 적이 있었을 거예요, 살면서, 그죠?
네.
근데 영어를 잘하고 싶다라는 것은 바람이고, 그것을 목표로서 잡고 그것을 이루기 위해서 무엇을 해야 되는지에 대한 정확한 감을 잡는 게 중요해요. 자, 제가 설명을 해줄게요. 내 말이 맞는지 들어봐요. 말을 잘한다 라는 게 뭘 말하냐면은 논리도 있어야 되고, 그리고 막힘이 없어야 돼요. 근데 여러분들의 말에 논리가 있나요? 제가 볼 땐 여러분들의 말에 논리가 있어요. 여러분들은 머리가 좋아요, 제가 생각할 때. 근데 문제는 막힘이 없나요? 막힘이 있어요. 한국말에서는 아마 막힘이 없을 수도 있어요. 그죠? 한국말 하면 더 잘했을 거죠, 이거보다. 그죠? 근데 왜 영어에서 막힘이 있냐라고 하면은 이게 두 가지로 귀결되는데, 첫 번째가 어휘예요. 단어가 없다. 단어 부족. 이게 있고, 두 번째는 문형이에요. 문형. 하고자 하는 말을 만드는 법을 모름. 관용구 같은 걸 모른다는 거예요. 그렇기 때문에 여러분은 이런 상황이 발생하는 상황들을 하나씩 파악을 해서 거기에서부터 답을 얻어야 돼요. 봐봐요. 여기 이게 레일라였던 것 같아요. 아마도 might be worse, yeah, I'm done 이라고 말했던 게. 이게 아마도. 그래서 요것들 우린 시간대별로 찾아가서 가르쳐주고 어떻게 이거를 바꿔낼지를 제가 말을 다 해줄게요, 오늘. 영상을 보면서 얘기를 할 건데, 이게 맞나? 맞는 것 같아요. 정확히 어디에서 나왔는지를 우리가 같이 보도록 하죠. 여기에요. 이거거든요. 여기였단 말이야. 여기부터 볼게요. 5시 27분 37초부터 볼게요. of the movie, like only 5 seconds happened in the movie this time. Wait. 여기 어디서 나올 거예요?
At the end, nice people always wins normally, but in real world, sometimes bad people. There are a lot of bad people. They sometimes do really bad things, but nice people doesn't.
이거예요. 길을 잃었어요, 여기서. 정확히 하고 싶었던 말이 뭐죠?
I don't remember.
여기서 왜 길을 잃었던 것 같아요? 우리가 지금 해야 될 게 뭐냐면 스텔라도 마찬가지고 에어리얼도 마찬가지고 레일라도 마찬가지고 같은 행동을 계속해서 반복하는 게 아니에요. 해야 될 일은. 행동의 반복은 그 행동을 더 잘하기 위함인데 우리가 지금 하고자 하는 거는 같은 행동을 더 잘하는 게 아니라 전혀 다른 행동을 할 거예요. 여기서부터. 우리가 하지 못한 말을 해결을 해나갈 거예요. 이거는 레일라가 돌아왔을 때 같이 얘기해 볼 일이고 그 다음에 5시 30분에 more better이라는 부분이 나왔는데 이건 스텔라가 가진 것 중에 하나가 있어요. 이렇게 말할 때가 있더라고요. 비교급을 more 플러스 비교급 이렇게 쓰는 경우가 좀 있어요. 무튼 30분 때 또 나왔던 거는 there are 무슨 말 하려고 했는지 혹시 레일라가 한글로 그 부분을 저한테 얘기해 줄 수 있나요? 권선징악에 대해서 얘기하고 싶지 않았나요?
I couldn't hear because. Can you tell me again? My internet.
Oh yeah. Maybe I can play this part again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Real world, sometimes bad people. There are a lot of bad people. They sometimes do really bad things, but nice people doesn't. Discover who is the bad person.
정확히 무슨 말을 하려고 했는지 한글로 말해줄 수 있나요? 이 부분에 대해서.
착한 사람이 나쁜 문제를 해결하다.
나쁜 문제를 해결하다 이거였어요?
Like 범죄를 해결하다.
해결한다. 그게 잘못된 부분인가요, 혹시? 그러면 사회가 하는 게 아니라 착한 사람들이. 무튼 요 부분 넘어갈게요. 제가 볼 때 답이 안 나올 것 같아요, 지금. 왜냐면은 제가 이걸 가르쳐주는 이유가 뭐냐면 수업은 해봤자 일주일에 80분이에요. 근데 여러분들이 스스로 해낼 수 있는 시간이 훨씬 더 많기 때문에 방법을 계속 가르쳐주려고 하는 거예요. 수업에서 답을 찾을 수는 없어요. 어떤 수업도 마찬가지. 결과적으로 여러분들이 배워야 됩니다. 다음 30분대로 넘어가요, 이제.
I think reality, there is a lot of tough, you can face a lot of tough things.
여기에서도 there are many things 이런 식으로 나왔죠. 여기에서 말을 잊질 못하는 거예요. 저희는 그 부분을 찾을 거예요.
But you can grow by facing that tough things. So I think reality is better than fantasy world.
오케이. 못 찾았는데 이 부분이었어요.
저 말은 제가 한 거 같아요.
그래요. 시간대가 지금 잘못 표기가 된 것 같은데 그러면은 이 부분에서 하고 싶었던 거 그래요. 맞아. 스텔라가 했던 것 같아요. 그러니까 여기서 하고 싶었던 건 뭐였을까요? 말이 하고 싶었던 말.
그 판타지 세계에는 현실 세계에는 없는 신비로운 것들이 많이 있다.
어, 이 말이에요. 이게 유창하게 나오지 않았기 때문에 이게 불가능한 시대에 살았던 부모님 세대와 그리고 이게 지금 가능한데도 안 알려주는 선생님들 사이에서 여러분들은 살아가고 있어요. 그렇기 때문에 내가 학생들의 입장이라면 난 이렇게 하겠다라는 비전을 제시를 하고 싶은데 GPT를 쓰세요. There are many mysterious things in fantasy worlds that don't exist in the real world. 이거를 저 상황에 딱 말을 막힘없이 했으면은 그 사람은 영어를 잘하는 사람이 맞겠죠, 그죠? 네, 이런 거예요. 그러니까 여러분들은 지금 여러분들이 하는 말을 용량을 100으로 잡으면 그 100 중에 50 정도를 말을 잘 못하고 있을 거란 말이에요. 그렇기 때문에 여러분들이 못하는 그 50을 찾아내서 잘하는 50으로 바꿔내서 100을 맞추면 여러분들은 그냥 단순하게도 말을 잘하는 사람이 되는 거예요. 다른 거 다 필요 없어요. 그거예요, 그냥. 근데 이거를 그냥 똑같은 행동을 계속해서 반복하다 보면 그 사람이 될 거라고 얘기를 하는데 절대 그렇지 않아요. 자기가 하는 말을 바꿔야 돼요, 계속해서. 그래서 이런 걸 찾아내야 돼요. 그러니까 여러분들한테 하는 말이 뭐냐면은 내가 아까 말했죠. I mean, you know, 이런 포인트들. 말을 갑자기 급선회하게 되는 그런 부분들. 아까 스텔라도 있었어요, 그게. 여기가 있었단 말이에요. 그래서 그 부분도 다 잡아서 고쳐야 돼요. 그 다음에 네, 그겁니다. 그렇기 때문에 여러분들이 계속해서 캐치해야 돼요. GPT랑 얘기를 하면서 아, 그러네. 나 이 말이 지금 막히고 있네. 이런 것들에 대한 기록을 여러분들 숙제에다 다 하고 있잖아요, 지금. 그죠?
네.
그러면 숙제에다가 나한테 해서 보내면은 내가 그걸 도와주긴 하겠지만 여러분들이 할 수 있는 일 또한 있단 말이에요. 그 영상 보고 그 자리 들어가서 내가 하려고 했던 말이 이거구나 라고 그걸 갖다가 GPT한테 만들어 달라고 해봐요, 문장을. 그러면 이런 문장들이 나온다고요. 그게 여러분들이 놓친 문장인 거예요. 더 잘할 수 있었던 가능성이고 그걸 놓쳐서는 안 돼요. 계속해서 해야 됩니다. 오케이. 자, 또 갈 거예요. 그래서 이런 걸 관점으로 우리가 계속해서 공부를 하면서 바꿔나갈 겁니다. 이게 관점인 거예요. 여러분들이 어떤 회화 학원에 가도 이런 얘기는 안 해줘요. 그냥 우리 학원 계속 다니다 보면 여러분을 말을 잘하게 될 거예요 라고 거짓말을 해요. 거짓말이에요. 그런 일은 일어나지 않아요. 여러분들이 못하는 말들을 찾아내서 그걸 스스로 바꿔야 돼요. 오케이. Then we'll just go on with the next topic. Layla just left because she was worried about her internet. It might be causing the cutting problem, so she'll come back as soon as it's ready. And the next thing, maybe we can just talk about the writer question a little. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not sure if you're interested. I'm not interested, but let's talk about it. The first, the question is: would you rather explore outer space or the deepest parts of the ocean?
What's outer?
Outer space means when we talk about space, well, my room is the space too. But when we talk about outer space, that means the space outside of the Earth.
I understood.
So yeah, outer space or the ocean.
I want to explore outer space because I think deepest part of ocean is a little scaring. But I think outer space seems really pretty things and fantastic things than deepest part of ocean. So yeah, that's just my reason.
Okay. And what about Ariel then? What did you choose here?
Out of space. I would choose outer space because deepest part of the ocean is not very interesting.
Interesting. How did you do that?
Oh,
How is that possible? Okay. Could that be the perfect timing just now? They just faded away. Like, one person just went out and came in, another came in. Wow, what's
Yeah.
happening there? Anyways, the history is changing a lot nowadays. Do you know about civilization? Do you know the word civilization?
Yes.
Okay, civilization. And we always think that China, the civilization that started in China, near China, and then also like Egypt and those like a few things there, here and there. And then I don't know if this is true, but the other day I saw something interesting. They found another civilization and it started. Oh, are you together now? It started. I don't know, like 신석기. Do you know 신석기 in English? 신석기가 뭔지는 알죠, 한글로.
네.
신석기 시대에 엄청나게 고도화로 발달된 문명이 또 발견이 됐대요, 얼마 전에. 신석기예요, 신석기. 그러니까 우리가 아는 역사들이 다 지금 박살나고 있어요. 우리가 알던 게 사실이 아닌 거예요. I'm not sure if this is true, but if I'm not mistaken, maybe it's true. So I need to check on the internet later, and then I'll tell you about it. And if that is real, then 신석기라는 게 이제 막 돌 갖고 뭐 할 시기잖아요, 그죠?
네.
그 당시에 이미 막 엄청난 것들을 하고 있었던 거예요, 사실은. 그러니까 우리가 아는 역사들이 나 어디까지가 진실이고 거짓인지 이제 알 수가 없어요, 진짜. Okay, anyways. Yeah. So now, like, Stella chose outer space, right? Did you?
Yes.
But then I actually want to choose the deepest part of the ocean is because I feel that human races like us, we probably don't know much about Earth anyways. Maybe the real history and the real mysterious things or the secrets that are not there outer space, maybe it's in the ocean. We need to find what was the first civilization in this planet, probably much earlier than we actually know now. So yes, that's why I would choose the ocean. And would you rather question here? Would you rather explore outer space of the deepest parts of the ocean, Layla?
I want to explore outer space
Okay, why would you?
because I can go to I could go to the deepest parts of the ocean, but outer space is one chance. So I want to try outer space.
I see. All right, okay, that was would you rather question because Layla was not here just now, but we probably will go to the next debate topic here. The one that we have is this one. Creative freedom versus commercial success. So whatever the choice is, it's up to you, and you probably need 1 minute to prepare. Let's go.
Is commercial an ad?
상업적인, 상업적인 success, 상업적인 성공. So that's why this is about the money, how much money you have. Oh no. I was partly right, but partly wrong, I think. Creative freedom is 창조의 자유적인 이제 자유로운 자신이 이제 뭔가 만들고 싶은 필름이나 책을 쓰거나 이런 것도 자기 마음대로 할 수 있는 것이고, commercial success 쪽은 약간 얼마나 많은 관객이 올 것인가, 얼마나 많은 구독자, 얼마나 많은 독자가 생길 것인가 요쪽이죠. 내가 하고 싶은 일을 마음껏 할 자유인가, 아니면은 알려지는 이제 성공적인 그런 커리어인가 요쪽이죠. 그 차이입니다. 오케이. Okay, 10 seconds left. All right. So, who wants to go for creative freedom? Nobody? Really? Okay. Then what about commercial success? Who wants?
Commercial success.
Okay, Layla, we have one person there, and who's another person now?
I choose commercial success too.
I see. Then this is Layla and Stella and Ariel. You're left with me again. Okay, now, as always, we need to, the first team will be this creative freedom. So, Ariel, do you want to start first or should I start first?
You go first.
Okay, I go first now. All right. I believe creative freedom is much better than commercial success. It's because creative freedom is my own thing, but commercial success is what the big companies want from me. Which means if I get the commercial success, I'll be the gear of one big giant machine that is called company. Let's talk about this in like Disney World, or maybe I can talk about this as Pixar, or maybe I can talk about this as other things. But anyways, what if I want to make my own artwork or a film or movie? But if I am just the gear of one big company, then I must do my role, even if that is not what I want, actually. So if you go that path, then you'll probably commercially success, and then you'll get the fame and money. But the problem is, whenever you want to be on your own, you want to be doing whatever you actually wanted to do in the first place, you can be just so simply substituted by other people, and then you will never have your name known to other people, but you'll just remembered as a gear of one big company, Disney World or Pixar. So that's what I don't want. I want to go creative freedom path, and then I'll just increase my value over time, and one day I'll let people know my name, not my company's name. Thank you. Okay, now team commercial success, please. Who wants to go first? All right, so maybe this time, I don't know, Layla.
I want to get commercial success because I think that if I get commercial success first, then I will make a lot of money and I'll have fame. And when I get older, I can get creative freedom too. When I retire. So I choose commercial success. Thank you.
Okay, I get it.
My opinion is exactly same with Layla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
I see. But you can think more about it a little. Maybe you can just add up a little bit more to her opinion later after Ariel's opinion now. Okay. Ariel.
I think creative freedom is better than commercial success because having creative freedom, you can do what you want and you can do what you are good at. So you're doing something you're good at, so you can get commercial success later. So I think creative freedom, creative freedom is better than commercial success.
Okay, I see. Then now, Stella, I know you just mentioned that your opinion is exactly same as Layla's, but then you can probably add up some stories or examples now. Okay?
I think commercial success is better than creative freedom. Because if you start with creative freedom first, in the middle of your work, if you don't have any money, you need to stop to creative freedom. But if you start with commercial success first, you later you after you finish the work, you don't need to worry about money. You can just work your own things. So I think when you start, commercial success is better.
Oh, I see. Okay. Was that your rebuttal? No, I was just kidding. Okay, so yeah, right. Commercial success. And Ariel's opinion was opposite, so you can just go for creative freedom first, and then you just do it more and more. Then you get better at it, and you get, you get better at it. And then later you can have the commercial success. That's right. So that's Ariel's opinion, and Stella and Layla's opinion. Layla's opinion was slightly different. Stella's opinion was similar, and that was like you need to first have a success in commercial ways, and then later when you just leave the company or just whenever you want to do whatever you want to do later, then you have money to support that. Okay. So creative freedom way is also for commercial success, and commercial success way is for creative freedom. But then the way is different, I think, the opposite exactly. Interesting. All right. Then now the next thing is, you don't know. I don't have next thing. Maybe we just talk about other things a little. Yesterday, for the first time in a very long time, I went out to have a meal. And that was children's set. And I went to one spicy rice cake place, and I went there and I wanted to have spicy rice cake, but everything was so different from back then. I couldn't find what I wanted, and I actually chose the set menu, but that was too much for me, so I had to go for children's set. And my child is in China now. And and there's something I want to tell you. Yesterday, for the first time in a long time, I had it, and today morning I woke up and I felt just like I was having What is it? Hangover. Do you know hangover?
Oh,
I think I
Okay.
don't know.
Whoever knows hangover, please explain. I need to know if you really know about it. What is
I think
hangover?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I
Stella,
don't
do
know.
you? Hangover is like maybe adult, your parents, maybe your father drink, and the next day they don't feel themselves. Oh, like, oh, I can't. That's hangover. I had spicy rice cake, children's set, and I had hangover in the morning. What's wrong with me? I think the food you take, the food you eat outside, I think those things might be poisonous.
Oh,
Because I normally eat meat. Meat is my my meal, and my side dish is rice. It's opposite. I eat more meat than rice, a lot. Like I eat meat a lot. Most of the time I eat meat, and I have no problem. But then yesterday I went to the place, and then I had rice cake, spicy rice cake, and then some like what is it, fried food, and also sundae, the sausage, blood sausage, and I didn't feel well in the morning. So what about you guys? Do you have like outside meal a lot?
yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. So when was the last time, Stella?
Today's lunch.
Wait a second. I couldn't hear you just now. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Today's lunch is the last time.
Oh, what did you eat?
I ate kimbap.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I don't know how I can say kimbap in English.
I don't know. Maybe a rice roll or
Yes,
seaweed
I ate
rice. Uh-huh.
rice roll.
I see. Then what about Ariel and Layla? When did you have?
The day before yesterday,
And what was it?
I went to Ashley Queen's.
Oh, what was that? Actually.
Ashley Queen's, yes.
Oh, in Hangshin?
No, in Cheongju.
Oh, in
Yeah.
Cheongju. I see. Yeah. Did you get the hangover yesterday?
No.
Guys, maybe I'm just weak. All right. I just wanted to share it with you. I don't know. Yeah, we have less than a minute. So remember, you need to do your ChatGPT homework, and then you have the video, right? When you record it, go back whenever you have that moment. I mean, or and you can't just go on. There's the problem you need to solve. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you your homework as well. Okay.